Do you have photographs of the damage,
Yes,
is my
he has
question. May I see them?
He has photos of the damage.
Oh, yeah.
I also have pictures of my ferrets if you'd like to see
I don't
them.
care to see pictures. I know what ferrets look like.
And Brandon here is the one that took the pictures?
Listen, I don't care about him.
Okay.
Now, they've got a counterclaim for harassment. Unfortunately, you sued the wrong person because you're not claiming he harassed you. This gentleman didn't
Oh,
harass
yes,
you.
he did too. I have a police report.
I'd like to see that.
Sure.
What's this a picture of?
That's a footprint, just to show.
I could return these to the plaintiff. Why didn't you answer the door when he came?
Because I was home by myself.
And?
My husband was out of town.
Just listen, that's not my question to you. Why didn't you answer the door? He was a man who was very good to you. He let you skate on the rent when your husband was unemployed. He came to the door, he knocked at the door, you were home, and you refused to answer the door. So my question is, why wouldn't you answer the door to this man who was nothing but nice to you?
Because as we got towards the end, by the time he came, we had already talked with Mr. Heddle. He had asked us to leave.
I'm not talking about Brandon,
Right.
the
I
smoke
understand.
one. I'm
I'm
talking about this gentleman who had been nothing but nice to you.
Because he didn't come just knocking on the door, Your Honor. He came banging on the windows.
No, he didn't. Not the first time he came. First
No,
time
that
he
was
came,
all
he
the
fa-
same
No,
time.
he came and he knocked at the door. You were home, you didn't answer the door.
This was all the same time when I called.
I understand exactly what you're saying to me. No, I don't believe that. You had absolutely no reason. My problem, Mr. Watson, actually is this. You both told the police, and she said that they owed almost $4,000 in back rent. In here, it says $2,200.
The $2,200, Your Honor, they paid the $800 for the first 3 months. Then he was disabled, was on workman's comp, and he said that as soon as they got his workman's comp, he was going to pay me for the rent. They didn't pay anything for 2 months.
And what was their rent? A month?
800.
800.
Well, they didn't. They paid the 800 the first 3 months.
Okay, but then after that, they did not?
Between that time and the time that they paid me $800 again was the period of
2,200.
2,200 is what they paid me, and they owed me 70. Where's my sheet here?
You have rent receipts?
I do.
I'd like to see all your rent receipts. That's easy. You moved in May 2015. You were there until October of 2016. So you were there for a year and several months.
Between August 1915 and
It looks as if you were there for 16 months. Is that correct?
Right. And
Just a second. You were there for. Am I correct?
Yes.
How long were they
17
there?
months.
from May of 15
a sheet
through
here with the
October 1st.
To October 1st.
October 1st, we were out on that day because that was the move-in day for our new.
Let's say 16 months.
Okay.
Not going to argue. 16 months.
yeah.
Should have paid $12,800. Now, I want you to take all of these. It's easy. 1, 2.
With all the receipts and stuff, it was like 42 was the total that we were behind.
42.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, that'd be right. 42.
And when my husband got employed again in March, I spoke with Mr. Watson every single day, or every single month, I'm sorry, and told him, you know, if we were behind or not, and what we were planning on doing, so he knew ahead of all of time.
I don't care what he knew. Don't tell me what he knows. You owe him $4,200. Judgment for the plaintiff. We are done. Thank you.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
I'd been out of town. They hadn't paid the rent, the last month's rent.
Legitimately, I was not ready to get into whatever they were going to get into.
I wanted to find out if she had made a deposit that I didn't know of.
And between him and Brandon, I'm not sure
I assumed she was home because the car was there.
what was going on, so I just ultimately felt that it was better.
Knocked on the door, and maybe knocked on the sliding door.
I was home by myself, and I don't like to be home by myself, so I just locked myself in my room.
But I never got a response, so I left.
Get a lawyer, cover your butt.
Oh yeah, I have a lawyer. Draw up all the paperwork and everything.
But it's done. I'm over it. I'm ready to move on.